Okay. Shh, shh, shh. Don't say anything. Everyone's sleeping. Okay. Right here. ESP32 OLED. I went to Anchor Electronics. I picked up 2040 Walsh Avenue. Shh. Okay, everyone's sleeping. 2040 Walsh Avenue, Santa Clara, 95050, and their number 408-727-3693. Okay. So I got some jumpers, male to male, right? But that's not really what I'm going to show you. I got this guy. There it is. So this is a, maybe like that, BMP 280, BMP. It's a temperature and pressure. And I picked up one OLED. OLED, two. Oh boy, three. And another BMP. Okay. So I picked this up last week, and then you're saying, who cares, right? Who cares? But I got to show you this. I think this is pretty cool. I was using Chat GPT, and I asked it to do me a little change up from what I did before. I was using a couple ESP32s, and I was saying mesh network, and if I push the button, then like this one would have the light on it. So there'd be kind of like this master slave kind of thing. So on here is a BMP 6080 and a BMP like you just saw, which is the smaller ones, the 280s. So this is the bigger one. It's more expensive, and it temp, humidity, and pressure. And this is the, gosh, this is the cheaper one right there. I'm trying not to screw everything up, but this is the bigger module one, and this is the smaller. Okay, so I went to Chat GPT and I said, hey, I love that idea about pushing the button and sending it. So I said, all right, what if I took two ESP32s and I said, if I plug in the ESP32 and then I go through the I2C, which is the protocol for the address of the OLED or the BMPs, and I said scan, and if you see an OLED, you're going to call that the node, and if you see a BMP and an OLED, that is going to be the master. So with a little internet magic here, I did prepare slightly. So 1 second, I'll get this done in under 10 minutes. Okay, so this thing's firing up. Okay. So right away, what it does is it boots up the ESP32, then it looks for this BMP, and if it sees it with the I2C protocol, it says great, and then it says call this a master, and then produce those numbers. You see that up there? Okay. The middle number is temperature, and the bottom is pressure. And then I said, if I just write one set of code, one set of code, and I want you to scan and tell me if I'm going to be a master or a node. So same code on here as loaded as on this one right here. So now watch this one. I'll plug it in. I'm using a battery pack. So this one, it scans, and then it says what am I, a node or a master? But if you look, I have it, ooh, it's oh so nice. It's like almost real time because it knows that this BMP is now being displayed here. And since this ESP32 didn't have a BMP, it's looking to this one. Super cool. So I can hold my finger on there. And these two temperatures, these two temperatures are almost synced. See it? Whoa, I don't want to blow it. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So real quick, one set of code, scan through the ESP. Do I see an OLED? Do I see a BMP? If so, it's going to be known as the master. And if it only sees an OLED, it's going to be a node or a slave because it's not going to be putting out any values. So it's going to go look to this one for its values. So cool. Okay, I hope you like this project. It's something I was just fiddling around with, and I think it's one of the best ChatGPT code that I've gone over. And yeah, I think this is pretty cool. One set of code that performs two different functions. Super cool. Okay, go be you. Thanks everyone for liking, following, and all that stuff. So it's late, so everyone's sleeping. Have a good weekend. Talk to you guys later. Thanks.